The dice. just give me a second. I'm just set some stream stuff.
Well, maybe to the head. But, like, I'd rather get hit with the shovel to like the stomach. Yeah, but with this spear. Yeah, but like, that would hurt. But with this spear.
Sorry to hear.
This spear is like, you're bleeding.
Hello. Hey, okay. I think my sentence is finalized. Hey guys. I'll hop on some locker to warm up for a bit. Let's see. Play as my engineer. Bad day. That's not where I want to be. What? He's literally just breathe on him and he's dead. That's what I mean. I want to change the song or I want the volume up. Nope. Battlefield 4 is a great streaming game. Not as nearly sweaty as Operation Metro. No, not nearly sweaty as Modern Warfare. Sorry, I misspoke. I mean, I can relax more and let my guard down. But don't get me wrong. Like, exactly what I just see that. This game's still incredibly sweaty. That's not a symptom. It's more of a symptom of people left playing this game are veterans who absolutely adore the game or just completely displeased with the how the game's currently going. I feel like EA always in this constant battle trying to replicate the success that was Battlefield 4. It's like all Battlefield 4 shortcomings. There's clearly a community that will always stick by it, no matter what happens. That's like the beauty of the game, I guess. Having a community that always stick with their title. I'd like to say things like something similar to like what's it called? Pokemon. Pokemon community, no matter what game comes out, will always buy it. However, the community clearly has its favorites. I mean, like every game's like that. Like Call of Duty, especially victim of it. Now, as much as Call of Duty fan base like always gripe with like we want change. The second they get to change, it's like it's not the change we wanted. It's fair criticism. Modern Warfare is not a perfect game. I won't lie to you about that. It has its definite issues. Camping and the nonsense. But what game? But you probably just far too unaccepting. But there's like some people absolutely hate Modern Warfare's guts and think it's the worst thing ever since I don't know Call of Duty Ghosts or Infinite Warfare. And it clearly isn't. And people talk about how like a Cold War is like this great game. Yeah, I'm also getting Battlefield 6 on launch. Of course, I'm practically broke. I've always been parents never quite gave me any money for allowance. So So I was always strapped for cash. I never really got a game at launch. I always got it around Christmas, or like a year after launch. Yeah. This game's infested with sweat lords. If you're not getting the game like at launch, you're not going to have a great time. I mean, I had like 1,000+ hours in this game, somewhere in that ballpark, over like several generations of consoles on different accounts. But this game's just really great. But for me, that comes to the problem that many people are also like that. You'd be surprised how many like level buttons you can still find on. You can still find on the leaderboard, constantly dominating leaderboard. People probably play this game for years. The only game is new and all. People are not as good as the game, even if they have experienced the series. Oh, they're relying on raw mechanical skill. Plus, I mean, like every Battlefield game feels different. Most similar games I've seen is like Battlefield 3 to Hardline. They all feel extremely similar, but all have these subtle differences. Like Hardline, every weapon might as well be a laser beam. Because they have like 0 recoil in Hardline. Yeah, I was looking at that. Like the MP5K, for example. One of the guns I have. That gun, I've definitely killed people from this AR range with the MP5K. Yeah, even Battlefield 1 does suffer from that. For me, Battlefield 1, the majority of the players who are stuck around the game are probably snipers. Because, I'm not gonna lie, sniping is by far the most fun aspect of the game. I mean, with random bullet deviation and all the annoying mechanics that Battlefield 1 has. God, my team. Can they not hold an area for several seconds? Someone shooting me in the back. Oh, anyway, that's besides fun. Like, even the most, I have to say that, Battlefield 1's greatest failure was by far its gunplay. There are other aspects I attribute to Battlefield 1's perceived. Battlefield 1 doesn't have the same, staying power in the community that Battlefield 4 has. Mainly, I feel like the reason like that is so like more in-depth like content. Like even Battlefield 4, there's plenty of guns I can like switch up with. If you don't have the DLC for Battlefield 1, there's really not much you can do. Come on. This is. I'm playing trash. That's why I feel like everyone. If you're not playing a meta weapon, you're just gonna get demolished. I think I should start playing meta weapons since clearly playing off meta weapons is not working. The F2000. Hell no, I'm not using that sight. That sight's awful. Much rather eat rotten cheese than use that. Well, to be fair, milk is already like kind of like expired milk per se. It is, but isn't. We get right. That's pretty fair. Three health. Incompetent there. You literally breathe on him and he's dead. 3 kills! He killed 3 people. What was that spawn? I'm thoroughly getting out there. That place is awful. Yeah, I love Battlefield 1 setting. It's by far the most immersive game. No game even competes. Like Battlefield 5 looks objectively better, but Battlefield 1 is just a better feeling game. If you know what I'm saying. Like Battlefield 1 feels like you're going to a vacation paradise, European vacation paradise, European vacation. You know, pitch sunny, teenager stuff like you see in a movie about Europe. Not so much a active war zone. It's been shelled. What was that? It's been shelled to hell. Like Battlefield 1, all the maps feel like they've been lived in war zones. Like there's been fighting going on for like years. Well, it makes more sense in the context of the games and most of World War I were bitter stalemates, which is some level of justification, but that's never a good excuse, you know. Now, a game's aesthetic appeal has a lot to do with the game's success. Like, a huge part of Modern Warfare's success with its aesthetic. It was a modern military shooter. Functionality, futuristic shooters and modern, it's not much different between a futuristic and modern shooter. Just the aesthetic makes all the difference. Of course, this stuff like technology. But what really separates a Vietnam game from that's not my loadout. Let's say what really separates a Vietnam game from a Iraq War game? Not much.
Use your meds. Go get it.
It's all about the aesthetic. I don't tend to do well in like super old games. I've gotten a knack for playing on Alpha Core on PC. It's the first time on the channel. I started playing Battlefield 4 on console. So a lot of my technical skill of this game is from console, of course. And PC is a completely different ball game for console. Like the 80K, I wouldn't dare use on console because you can hit the processing bar from like 10 feet away.
There's your med kit. Pick it up.
That's what I was saying. Hit the processing bar. Back to what I was talking about earlier. Oh. That's one reason that really bugs me about Call of Duty Cold War. It claims to be an 80s game, but it's not at all an 80s game, if being honest. Nothing about the game screams overly 80s. It's not even going for that Stranger Things, you know? Nostalgia driven 80s. There's so many games could go for it. Yeah, a Korean War game would be a good setting, but it would make more sense as a DLC. Because a lot of the same technology was used. It wouldn't have that too much different of an aesthetic from, Battlefield. From Battlefield 5. Like I feel like a Korean War game could, saying a Cold War game could be really cool. We have many different aesthetics, so each maps feels unique. In fact, they can install the entire content drops based off said eras. Like for example, the first era could be like 60s, such as Vietnam, the Vietnam Korean War inspired maps. The next era could be like the 70s. They have like U.S. interventions of the 70s, and 80s could be like 80s and 90s could be like stuff like Iraq War, Gulf War, and all that stuff. Maybe in fictional Cold War Gone Hot kind of such stuff. that's the problem of having a Korean War game. It makes too much. It makes far more sense for it to be like a, something like Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam, a side title, not meant to be a main game. Kind of like Hardline. Like, I feel like if Hardline was not part of the Battlefield game, labeled the Battlefield, and had a different set more apart from Battlefield 4, it could have done really successful. Like, Hardline is a complete. I'm not gonna lie, Hardline is not as in doesn't have much depth as Battlefield 4, but it's just pure fun. No, it's nothing really holding you back from enjoying the fun of Hardline. Like Hardline's system for what's it called? Progression. Hardline had a really good progression system and a lot of good gadgets. I mean, choosing a gadget in Hardline was a choice, not just a default option. Like, yes, you could run developers, but that means you're losing out on something like a gas mask or a self-revive. There's an actual choice for in gadgets, not just a default. And I will switch to my developers. I'm going to use FAMAS, because I feel like that's a more skilled weapon than the AEK. Any constellation. I'm pretty sure we might eventually get a Korean War game. But I don't think it's anytime soon, simply because of the connotation of Battlefield 5. Like, I would say it's like it could be like a good 10, maybe 15 years before EA even dare touch the World 2 genre, because DICE botched Battlefield 5 so much. We had waited for time for people's anger to soften with it. Like, kind of what happened to like Call of Duty Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts, people's opinion of it has softened over the years. That's how it happened with many games usually be hated by the community. People's opinions tend to soften over the years on reflection. Like, a good example is like Pokemon Black and White 2. I mean, just Black and White. Pokemon Black and White, or Gen 5 in general. People hated it on launch. They probably hated it for a couple years after that. However, once people realized, people at the end realized the games were really underappreciated for what they were trying to be. Like most Pokemon stories are pretty damn cookie cutter. Even Black and White 2 story is not as good as Black and White 1. It has some far more complex plot than any other game tried before it. Besides, of course, 1. People like often wonder why games don't try to do new stuff. And mainly because the fans don't really want new; they want the old. Like how many times for a game Bear tried to try the new, where the fans just involved and say, "Why are you doing this? This is awful." That system far too many. I've seen it far too many times. Okay, in the communities. People claim to be open to change, but they really aren't. Like say that like happened to Coca-Cola. No, Coca-Cola tried to change its formula, but it failed horribly. Even though objectively, New Coke was a better tasting product, according to Coke's internal testing. People are just resilient. It's like, why are you changing this? No, I feel like sometimes it even depends on just the community. Like I've tried to play Halo games. People like the old Halo games are better or something like that. Like I don't understand why. I mean, Halo games all play virtually similar. But I don't really like Halo games to begin with. For me, Halo games you got, I'm not a fan of the Halo game's gun game. But I just really just don't see the difference between any major difference between any of the Halo games made by Bungie or 343. That, of course, because I'm an outsider. Like, if you don't, like, outsiders speaking on, I feel like a lot of people should not be like giving it like 100% confident opinion if you're an outsider to a community, since you aren't as informed as someone who's been playing the game for years. Like that. Yeah, I was just bad playing that. And also saying, like many times in I forgot what I was gonna say. Like recently, I was in the live stream for the EA investor call, and I was so thoroughly disappointed. It was this corporate gets, which I get that's kind of the point since it's a investor call. Supposed to be extremely corporatized, but it was just buzzwords galore and gave us nothing to work off of. I like no idea how people were able to make 5-minute videos worth information on it. For me, it's basically repeated the same information we already knew, or anyone with a brain could see. I'm not any more hyped than before or after the call. It's just business as usual. It's going to be interesting leading up to the launch of Battlefield 6, how they do the marketing campaign. There's going to be anything like a Battlefield 5 marketing campaign, or they're going to play it safe and do as safe as possible. Because clearly, I don't think they want to do anything with politics for some time. Because clearly, adding women to the game was less of a gameplay feature and more of a political statement. Which, of course, now I don't really care about this whole political argument to say that. For me, it's just a matter of how it's implemented into a piece of media. A very clear adding women to the game was never about and the option. It was more about politics, identity politics, and the sort. I don't like getting into, but that's what it felt like. That's what they made it about. They could have simply just came out and said, "Hey, it's just a game. Just don't care. Don't take it too hard. We're not trying to emulate history." But no, they double down with political angle.
Вот медпакет, возьми.
I mean, they had to have known it would backfire. I mean, they doubled down saying like everyone's about. Oh, that's a sniper. That's a sniper. That's a sniper. So they had to have known that it was a bad idea. There's no way a multi-billion-dollar company with a massive PR wing could not have seen how poorly it would go. Leads me to believe they knew it was going to end badly for them, and they did it anyway, just to spite the community. Of course, never makes sense. Why would you purposely do something that would anger your community? People buying your product. It reminds me of like this whole Star Wars situation. For me, my main problem with like Ray is not that she's a woman, it's just how they treated her character. In fact, I hate how she treated all the characters. All these characters, if the new sequel trailer, had a lot of potential, just got wasted. To me, if you ask me to describe any Star Wars character that has any significant amount of screen time, describe their character, I could do so. Not Rey or Finn or any of the characters, other than their archetype.
Вот медпакет, возьми!
Like Han, for example. Like Han, he's a cool guy, doesn't care, carefree guy. Despite his issue if someone doesn't care, he actually cares about his friends. It would do a lot for them. He can risk his own life, despite his exterior. I mean, even the worst of, like Anakin, he's someone who's deeply conflicted between his duty to the Jedi and his personal feelings. You see that in his character. That's what the prequels did heavily struggle with. For me, it's just that the prequels probably biggest problem with prequels was it's just that their plan, just their development. From what I've heard from the prequels development, it was extremely hectic, and many major decisions about the plot were changed on the fly. I feel like hopefully Battlefield doesn't come fall victim to these same type of situations that played Battlefield 5. This need Battlefield 5 so this need to return to basics and recapture the hype that Battlefield 1 had. That magic per se. Yeah, Battlefield 5's fail was just justifying its, you know, if they had some sort of hand wavy, like, oh, they're resistant fire, oh, they're Russians, yeah, it could have worked. I could have easily eased anger. It made it so people who genuinely hated just the women inside the game had less of a ground to stand on. They should never had made it a political issue. That is the worst type of thing you could ever do for a conflict. You should never ever bring politics into the situation, because that's just going to end up bad for you. They should just stuck to their. They should just simply said, it's just a game, or B, it's just the Russians or resistance fighters. There's no way people go like I remember a fan. Sledgehammer had this same problem, and they released Call of Duty World War II. But that's how they justify it, and that was not nearly as big a reaction. They also did not plaster the women front and center, like if any, like the ICE did. Now, like all media is inherently political. That's just a fact of life. Like everyone has a bias, and everyone has a political opinion. As such, they're going to fucking their work. Just how that political opinion is handed that really sets it apart. I mean, half of sci-fi, all the great scientific sci-fi works don't, like all the straight dystopians, but among let me clear what I'm say. All the best dystopian novels all have something in common. They have subtlety. That's what separates good way to add politics to your game or piece of media with bad way to add a piece of media. It's all about subtlety. Had like even the slightest bit of subtle with what they're trying to do, people would not have been as mad. For example, like in Rainbow Six Siege, there's an operator called Valkyrie, who's a Navy SEAL. Now, in real life, this doesn't make sense because one, there has never been a woman a Navy SEAL, and two, I believe they even allow women to become Navy SEAls. Same thing with the GGIN. Like Twitch should not be a GGIN because GGIN don't allow women to their ranks. But no, I don't know why no one has a problem with this. They didn't make a big deal out of it. The worst thing you could do for include politics for me is to make a big deal out of it. But people don't not want to be overtly make you try to lose your political opinions. Like I don't think like George Orwell's 1884 would have worked today, because it would definitely not have been seen as subtle today. Back in like the 60s when it was made, when the technology seemed so far on sci-fi, people definitely could have seen it. Like Animal Farm, for example. The reason why that works is because it's not an outright political statement. Allegories and subtlety are really important in like pieces of media if trying to fuse a political message into it. I mean, look at The Last of Us 2. Where did that dude come from? Anyway, that's the same. Look at Last of Us 2. Last of Us 2 made people feel happy with the story with its lack of subtlety. With that, and people already pretty hate for it. I don't think people even would have liked like Last of Us 2 if it hasn't been for the leak. People still would have hated it. Because they tried so hard to make Abby likable. And make you hate Ellie. To the point where it's not even, they're not even trying to hide it. You know, the first thing you can do as Abby, play a dog. Or the time you spend the entire time of Ellie killing dogs. If that isn't trying to manipulate you on some sort of level, I don't know what it is. Again, subtlety. Subtlety matters. You might as well not include that political statement. We're not going to be subtle about it. I mean, I really don't. some say like that politics don't belong in media entertainment because it's gonna. No matter how, unless your game's like something like Minecraft, but even that Minecraft has a bit of politics statement on it. Like Minecraft has a lot of the games about Minecraft becomes like adding animals and stuff comes to down to form public. Like Mojang went on record saying the reason why they never had shark is that they don't want to confuse people as sharks is dangerous. In reality, sharks aren't any more dangerous than any other wild animal. Of course, that's something harmless, but yet it's still a political statement nonetheless. I just hope that Battlefield 6 doesn't try to go down the political angle. For the sake of this game, its own success. And for me, I just want Battlefield 6 just to be returned to form. Of course, I love to see all the improvements made along the way added to Battlefield 6. But they shouldn't try anything too out there. Like, attrition. Attrition clearly was a mistake. I mean, DICE definitely tried to remove its importance by the end of the game's life cycle. I made some topics about this, but for me, Battlefield 6 will only be down rifle if DICE doesn't fix all the core issues wrong with their how they handle games. Like many people are basically on razor thin. Based on razor thin ice, many people partially ask for the community. Like having an actually decent anti-cheat, something they definitely would. Battlefield is good. Having a good anti-cheat is definitely something they're going to need to be successful. Like, not having a good anti-cheat is definitely going to hurt the game in the long run. As well as, I've already talked about this in my video. It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago? I don't remember. That big part of why DICE really struggles at is having a good communication with the community. DICE is really bad at it. DICE is probably has the most poorest communication between its player base from a AAA studio I've ever seen. I mean, we live in the age of blog posts and communities interacting with the owners interacting with their community on a daily basis. That's something I've not seen from DICE. Oh, hi dude. Hope you have a great day. Oh damn, that's a Claymore. I think you guys played Surgery Sands recently. I remember this, like, the developers got this huge controversy about this DLC. Back to this. Because they were because a lot of their cosmetics were to Fortnite-y.
Вот вам ваши медицины. Медпакет, вот.
Yeah. I forgot to get a drink of water, a cup of water or something to drink. It's really bad, my mouth dries up. My family's really bad about like, we buy almost exclusive drink. You buy a bunch of like almost exclusive water bottles.
Атакуйте!
From what I've heard from the internet, they have people in Europe don't tend to drink water bottles the same way people you do in the United States, if at all. European finds us, especially that we drink bottled tap water. Weird. I guess it makes a little bit more sense in the United States. Seeing how a lot of places in the United States don't have good drinking water.
На тебе! Медпакет возьми!
I like the love we're in about how so differences we have between the United States and other places.
Вон, медицинская помощь!
I think that something that's always irked me is about how like these usually scenes act like Americans are so ignorant of the rest of the world. They fail to have like zero context about how America is basically the most influential country in the world. Like, the average person, worse Afghanistan. As the same person that anyone around the world. They're probably going to struggle.
Вот, ваши medicины!
Well, Afghanistan's like kind of a bad example since we've been at war. Like Kazakhstan or Tajikistan, Cambodia, or Papua New Guinea, or Armenia. I guarantee the average person around the world cannot put that out on the map. All I need to people know so much about America is simply because there's so much media features in America. Why do people so know so much about England? Because media features in England. Like America and England are probably the most featured places on the world. I was trying to run. It makes sense people know a lot more about them than we do, than they know about us. So this because I feel like it's not that America isn't more ignorant than other countries, so that people are more aware of America than America is aware of other major countries. Like a lot. Like even people in Europe would struggle to label a map of Europe, even that's the continent they live in.
Вот тебе медпакет!
I'm pretty sure even a lot of Americans would struggle to fill out a map of America. I mean, I know America. I know the geography of America pretty much. I could fill out a map. But, however, I have been fooled in the past. Like, I remember, apparently, Hawaii and Alaska often, like, map makers of Hawaii and Alaska will often exclude some states because Hawaii and Alaska aren't often included on parts of the United States. I mean, it's going to be interesting, like, a couple years to see how the map changes. Like, this is how if Washington D.C. or what's it called? Washington D.C. or Puerto Rico become states. Like, it's like the major obstacle for Puerto Rico It's probably gonna be one. I feel like, I don't think they meet the minimum deadline for yearly revenue. I mean, that's never stopped the United States, has it? Like, I believe North Dakota was not technically a state for like until like 20 years ago or something like that, since it did not meet enough population criteria to become a state. I'm pretty sure the United States could have some sort of hand wave units along the lines of that if it did want to exceed Puerto Rico as a state. In Washington D.C., probably the major thin block in Washington D.C. coming back is also going to come down to like politics. That's the second reason why I don't believe Washington D.C. will probably stay for one time. Because if those two states became states, they're definitely going to give the advantage to the Democrats, without a single doubt. It's probably going to be why we're not going to see their statehood anytime soon. Because of course, historically, Puerto Rico and Washington D.C. have been supporters of the Democratic Party. So, I would say, it wouldn't make much sense to I was saying it wouldn't make much sense for them to support something that would be counterintuitive to their party. I live. Oh, so much politics is just you know, not about they necessarily support the issues they preach. For them, it becomes, oh, I see how it is. You're just camping. That's fine. Let's move on from politics. I don't want to talk about politics anymore. Politics is far too serious. It's a subject for me. I can do some peeky snipes. Waiting for someone to revive this dude. I need to get ACOG. Something. Huh? Let me kill this dude. I'll try to get. Why can't I get up here? Oh, you thought I wouldn't? You thought I wouldn't push? Oh, you're wrong, son. I'm Mr. Aggressive. I'm an aggressive sniper. I be aggressive. Why can't I climb this? Look at me shot at. I can't see anything in this smoke. Put you a grenade. So after everything gameplay, camping back the map. Yeah, but after this match, see the end and win the league game. See that dude is dead. People stop moving in front of me. I can't see anything. Oh my god. I missed so many kills because people kept moving in front of me. There's a really good sneaky beat. Let's go. Sniper. You see that? I definitely hit those dudes. Yeah, mom camera. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get something to eat. Don't mind, No, no, no. I gotta get myself into. Or the Walker game. That's me. That was close. Fun fact. You're top of this building, you know what you're doing. Oh. Rush is not as popular as my mic on. Rush is not as popular as it once was. I remember back in Battle Force heyday. My favorite modes that I frequented often were of course, Walker was of course Rush, Domination, and Obliteration. Those are my trifecta modes I play the most. Saying that they're not as popular. Of course. Start spawning on me. Once I get to the god spot. For me, Rush is what makes Battlefield. Rush and Conquest are the most fundamental of Battlefield modes. The reason I like to feel like that for Walker, for Rush to work, he has to be on a good map. Map design has to be really solid for maps to work. For Rush to work. I think Battlefield 1 was not the obliteration game. It did not have operation. Fairly sure Rush would have been really popular. Oh. That's a thing? Ah. Let me see. Let's try the 360. I don't have the sniper slot. know how the target detector honestly is.
发现敌兵，我观察到了反坦克兵，我看到了敌机枪。
And always respawn points.
发现了一名敌兵。 发现敌兵，
Oh, you dudes have ammo? I'm very surprised at the if we could stay on up here, I'm really surprised if they could take A. Right where someone's going to go up the elevator, but I don't think it's available. Oh, that's hot. I don't think you can even aim that high. Oh, they can definitely aim that high. Yeah, I'm the same. Maps have one mode in consideration for it, or tend to be, or how to be more fun. Like, what's it called? Shoot Shanghai, this definitely plays better as a rush or a, what's it called? A rush or a, what's the term? A rush or a conquest mode. A conquest map. Oh, snipers! Can I nail the landing? Oh my god, there can't. I would love to be a sniper, but fortunately, I can't be a sniper because the game side there's too many snipers. Let me see if the sniper slot is cleared up. Now, personally, I feel like the sniper definitely abused the spawn beacons. I always thought the spawn beacons should have been designed more for helping your team stay on an objective. Rather than just the sole purpose of getting back to your sniping nest. Where did they do come from? Look at me shot at. Oh, I forgot I used my what's it called? Using my tug. Yeah, we don't have a good shot. I definitely need more practice. With sniping moving targets. Yep, no more snipers. That's why I'm gonna take a Swiddleton I like to call LMG camping. Probably not have heard of it. Oh my god, I hate servers just have feature upon feature upon. You can't do this, you can't do that, can't do this. It's a game, let me play the game. I know many of these features for good reasons. Like people coming back on LMGs are of course annoying Titans. God, but this ruins the fun. How the hell did they get up here? You guys better find the objective. Something I definitely won't miss about from Battlefield 4 is how terrible vaulting mechanics are. Honestly, the worst thing about the Frostbite engine is its downright garbage vaulting mechanics. Here's one thing to love about Modern Warfare's. It has such a good fluid movement system. Like, why can't I get through this window? I know this is unnecessary, but it's just beside. Like, Modern Warfare, the movement system's so good, they designed the entire course just based around this movement system. snacking on a baguette.
去拿好。
I'm not eating lunch.
这快拿好。让我来解。我把 C4 抓好了。
How the hell did they manage to get behind us? Take care. One guy. Where's my team? What's the objective? Yeah, this is a good map. I'm surprised that worked. You know what's not surprising? How much you save by switching to Geico. Oh, I'm not sponsored. Just make it clear that that's a joke. Screw you! Oh, this is dirty. This right here is pure dirt. Ah, my charade! It's ruined! I'm not just surprised it's actually possible. by the board. This requires a lot of precision. Come on, let's go on. Okay, that was actually close. You know what? Just going to go down. No, Sniping. Whereas quick scope of Sniping all reminds me of those like old Modern Warfare 2 montages these people used to make back in the day. Oh, he actually thought he could compete. Yeah, so except for that poor dude, he had his head taken off. Need a medic? Look at about my stopping location is at. Look at a good spot to get up here without risk exposing yourself. But I only say that, but it's also an untouchable enemy team. That dude is how lucky he is. Woo! Popping off! Another thing that annoys me is how much smoke spams in this game. That's a sniper. I'm on the mood to see other enemy snipers, so I'm going to pull out. I'm all about finding unexpected angles, unexpected windows of opportunity to get my kills. Hey, I ain't about to have someone show up in my backyard. Let's see, why? Okay. Ah, crap. Caps. Guys, just rush it, please. Yes! Oh, shit. Yeah, I also hope the UI. I wonder what makes you. Daffy never had the best UI when it comes to its games. So I'm interested in how they handle it. I live! Other truckers. I'm gonna put my bomb beacon there. We came far too close to arm the jet, I think. Oh, someone defuse it. Please, someone defuse it. It was close. Someone defuse it. What are they doing? Oh my god, my team's a bunch of idiots. He's literally one. Thank you. It's really one damage. Come on. Damn it. For me, the UI, Battlefield games have always had either good UI or a bad UI. Some UI, I'm just not talking about like effects. Like UI, like menu elements. First, like Battlelog it used to be such an efficient system. The new Battlelog replacement is not definitely as good as Battlelog. Definitely a lot more annoying. But it's just a unfortunate reality. We'll probably never return to Battlelog. Even when it comes to the effects of this game, there's so much like effect clutter that can really affect your gameplay. Some engagements I definitely lost. Simply put, because this is a dirty angle, not gonna lie. Completely and utterly dirty. It's filthy how dirty this angle is. Damn it. I was really seconds away from killing him. That is some dudes. Oh, it's cute. They're trying to throw grenades at me. Are you a good little man? I'm such a smack talker. Sometimes. Talk so much smack, they get demolished by someone. What? Excuse me? I was definitely in cover. I don't know why I didn't. Why he was about to shoot me. How the hell does that dude get up there? I think, see if I can get up here. Sorry to hear background noise. My brother's playing some Rust with some friends. And he's pretty toxic, not gonna lie. What? Garbo. My aim such guard is sometimes on point, but other times such guard. Not funny. Why won't let me jump? Definitely press the jump button. Time for a way to get on top of this roof so I can plant a spawn beacon up there so I can get it unparalleled. Here's another way to get up here. But I have my time this game, this game is just figuring out extremely cheesy spots. Sure, it's a cheesy spot. I can find a pretty cheesy spot. I search hard enough. So I don't think I can get up top of there. Unless... yeah, but there's no reaching there. Wait. That's a lot of bodies. I won't get back up to my spot. Get a medic. point stop going to spawn as engineer, come back there so I can just blow up that shed. I don't know how we managed to do that, but damn. This is what I call content-rich environment. I mean target-rich. This is what I would call a target-rich environment. It was moments away from getting his head. Let's see. How. Let's see. Oh, that was a good headshot. That was definitely a good headshot. Good kill. Good kill. Music's definitely building. Yes! I see how well I did. 22-11, that's not that bad. She just Shanghai. Let's go. Be on the sniper streak. snipers actually provide a lot of utility for their teams. In a lot of ways, a lot of times just in unseen ways. Now that I've secured my back, I think I'm all good. Damn it. Boom. Headshot. Damn it. Or the sniper's not working out. Let's switch off the sniper. The carbine. I'll keep trying to get with the G36. Yeah, the G36 is definitely not a great weapon. But I'm dead. What exactly is it? That they didn't do. More wants to step to me. I think we've successfully retaken up there. That's a sniper. I don't know what you're doing. I need to play more aggressive to fix my KD. I don't really hate how sometimes you can just get instant framed and die. First I had full health in that engagement, so I have no idea why I died so fast. Let me do so that we'll move for self flank. It's pretty unheard of maneuver. Just press him a bit and hide behind. Just gonna add the dash for accuracy. Jesus. No, no, no. Oof. That was pretty good flank, not gonna lie. I'm gonna rekit my class. Right, that stealthy. Also, destroy my spawn beacon. secret trick I like to call stealth. Jesus, it's a laser beam. See my... Oh, I loved it. Okay. Oh, Remy Goose's first blood and last blood. And there I died. I'm streaming for 2 hours, guys. I think we end the stream here. If you're enjoying my live streams, make sure to follow me on Discord. Also, follow Discord. Also follow me on Twitch, as I'm gonna start streaming it on Twitch more often once I grow. Get enough followers. Hey guys, I'm the Furious MC, and